With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. This will go for 5 up to the 33. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on fourth down. Now Sanders. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Mike Smith. Run it.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there. 62 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for first and 10. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Move 15. 15. It's been a long game for you. Go 14. 15. 10.
Now on second and 13. Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Third and long, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up fourth down. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gonzalez puts this one through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, it's Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Vick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a...
It's caught inside the 25.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. A first down throw coming for Vick. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Ed Oliver coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Off the play fake, Vick. And an alley to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On third down, Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Wilson now to throw on third down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Jackson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start here with Jackson. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Vic goes play action. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. You see,
fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They come out here in the eye. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? On third down, this is Jackson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it second and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable second and 1. They set up the screen to Bo. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So here's Vick following the interception. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Vinatieri's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll run on first down. Jackson. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Wilson. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run with Jackson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, it's Jackson, and he'll be well short of a first down.
In New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. Come on. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some. So you can't take none.
Welcome to the club.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's your boy.
We ain't doing no intro like that.
I do.
I don't know. We ain't came up with no intro yet. This is our first stream, so we just gonna scream.
It's Ali Day, boys.
Sorry, it was 27 minutes in before we got our audio and video going. Next time it'll be better. It's a problem. Turn it on your phone so we can see how it sounds.
Mine?
Yeah. I can see how I'm supposed to have all this shit set up. Whatnot.
You are the
Don't come with.
It actually sounds pretty good.
Alright. Alright. Who they?
We the people fan and they suck. Who they? Then you go sound crazy, bro. Yo, we can show y'all some dance moves. You are the hoop. So first you gotta start off like this. No, hold on. Yeah, you left hand first and push the right hand up. Left hand first, push the right hand up. And here goes the guy.
Move my seat back.
As you people can see about the comments, I was.
Man, look at you.
I had did the comments. Also, this is my pretty little baby sister. This is my little
You gotta scoot
brother.
over this way.
Look. Yeah, you're my little brother.
Look right here. Look right here.
But we both in the same grade though. You were third
Right
and
here.
I'm a third. Still,
That's the camera right here.
Okay.
That's the camera. Look at that.
And a half brother.
Hey, look. Ooh, look at that, baby. Alright, back to Weekend League. Introduce y'all to my family.
Hi, my name
That's the
is.
baby.
Her name is Madison, and my name is Jaden, and his name is McKay.
Alright now y'all, watch out the way. We about to get whooped in Weekend League.
So, see about the title.
Cause we're not good. I'm not good.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I was beating you in wrestling. Okay, everybody in here, I was beating him in wrestling. And I beat him in basketball. And what is you got mad started trying to beat me up just because of basketball? Hold on, winning. First of all, you said you stop cheating. Like what is? Hold on, y'all. First of all, the only reason why he had kept winning in wrestling is because he kept using balls. No homo. He used that ball.
Y'all stay out the camera.
Yeah, but we're gonna dance.
I'd like to give a shout out to my one viewer.
Me.
She's back in the bathroom.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon
Ooh,
Gaudin.
look at that
Charles,
thing.
you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends
Ooh,
with
look
our
at that
two
thing.
quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
Weekend League is
all the
not going well for
responsibility
me
he
so
has,
far
how
as
the
this
game
weekend.
flows through
Yeah,
him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
In game, we won 2.
We are going to be scum and kick the ball like this. So.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25.
I hope y'all ready to see the race.
27-yard line.
Probably what's going to end up happening. I'm going to have to start streaming when y'all sleep or something. So y'all don't be all in the camera and talking out loud. And I ain't got to listen to her YouTube video on my YouTube video. We're going to put him on the spot, even though he ain't fast enough to keep up with Vic.
Vic will look to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
On second down now. Peyton. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Make sure I don't be cussing and stuff.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Can I get some liveliness in my chat? Can somebody say something in my chat?
Back to it after the pick 6. Vic.
Tweet that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Tweet that. He got to tweet, y'all.
Picked off at the 38. And they have possession. They have it at the 38-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
NFL 100.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm not playing.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, I ain't gonna see me running a whole bunch of that.
Now again, right side, Jackson. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now it's Wilson. And able to haul it in.
I got this.
Kittle.
Always possess the ball.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his football.
He finds Hopkins complete, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Hit that bell.
My one viewer is still not giving me no love in the chat, even though she's in the bathroom.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow or somebody else. Leave a comment down below.
If they draft anybody besides Joe Burrow.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will have a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
Hey. Everybody don't even know that. That's what Madden does for you, sir.
This is clean.
You don't have to show him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
That I raised and broke his controller. Do me a...
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Go turn it back
deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I wouldn't go abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And a give this time to the tailback. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
That's a little better. I do need a better camera. This camera. All right.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Y'all think he's going to throw it?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Run it, yeah.
Pass it now.
They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try to throw it here. Vick dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Depends on if I switch games.
Which game?
I switch games, I turn the stream off and start a different stream. This channel is not gonna only be Madden. I'm gonna be playing Madden. I'm gonna be playing Fortnite, even though I'm trash. I'm a noob, so I'm gonna be playing for your entertainment. I'll be getting frustrated.
Throwing again on second down. Vick eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. Third down here. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On third down, Payton. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Vick. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
93, that means 4 years.
On first and 10, here's Vick. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a give, right side. Payton. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They come out here in the eye. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. He really doesn't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Yeah, I'm definitely top million.
So you're like 999,000. So that's basically the worst non-player ever.
Oh, no.
Michael Vick scoring on the 2-yard keeper as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I guess some love in
maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, takes a while before you get to the quarterback.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
I had to get rid of it. But I seen dangerous. I wanted dangerous.
Also, leave a comment down below.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Vick operating on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Well, they were coming out of the...
He's quitting.
Defensively, pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
To try again after the sack. Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Wilson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
How about that one, guys? That was nice.
And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
I'm going to lose my one viewer.
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
You guys like and subscribe.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I'd like to thank all my subscribers.
This one taken just inside the 10. Gets around it. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Michael Strahan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We have one viewer
now after that sack.
We had one
2nd and 21. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Pat Tillman.
He's quitting, y'all. He's quitting. Yeah.
Can I get a GG in the chat?
GG. Jamal Adams, my boy.
Hey, am I the only one that when it asked what the quality of your game was, I always put the worst? Even if I won by 50 points, I still always put that was the worst quality game. I see my coin stack. See, this is what we like to do with my coins. I don't keep coins. I like to let my daughter open up my pack. I got enough for one pack. Let's see if she can open up one pack. We pulled a 93 earlier out of the Game Boy player pack. So let's say 94. We opened up a few of them. We opened up a few of them today. And got some pretty decent pulls, actually. Well, as you can see, these 10 were not very good besides this one.
Yeah, he goes for 144,000.
So, I ain't made my mind up what I want to do with him yet. This 13K trainer is only 5K away from being able to get a Nat Team of the Year player. So if I pull a Nat Team of the Year player and I happen to get the kicker, or I get Russell Wilson, I'll be able to sell Bill. I'll be able to sell Bill.
Are you gonna do it?
As you can see, most of my team.
Yeah.
I don't keep it. The light go for no viewers and no subscribers.
I mean, you never know. You wake up in the morning with 100,000 so,
I like your dreaming ambition. Nair.
Okay, in the next video,
Hey, man.
when we get our coins up, then we'll
We'll
probably
open
do
it.
a package.
You want to open it? Yeah, the X button. Yeah. See if you get something. Mitchell Trubisky, that's double trash. That guy is booty cheeks. So, don't keep him in our bag.
We can ring the doorbell.
I don't even know how to do a pack and play, my sir.
No, look, it's just, you gotta open up packs. It's simple. Just packs and play. So do we?
I think if I get, see man, I don't like leaving that many games on the same level.
Alright, let's start adding stickers. Here's some with
I don't
handling
know
for
if
the
I like playing with the league, to be honest.
What do you look like?
It'll be real hard to play like this.
This room will need some pictures.
Russell Wilson.
Guy, dangerous.
Yeah, dude, Russell Wilson getting dashing that out. What about Roman getting that out?
I can see a Mitch can play for it.
Mitch? On the PlayStation? I love you. I love you too.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes. If you got quarterbacks here, yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
You can hear me. I'm streaming. I got no viewers. My very first stream ever. Someone, you ain't. Go check it out. Spell out you.
Yeah, he has a mic.
I know. That's why I said that.
Check 45 to 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Nice big word.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Pressure, that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they're able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
That's a ball he's
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I like the
Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the end. It's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Okay, to go.
Oh.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Randy Moss, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chain.
That'll be fine.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the carry, it's Jackson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 41, Wilson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defensive...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
14.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Strahan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Fielded at the 43. 7-7, our score after 1. Down. It's Jackson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and choke it deep left side. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the one-time Raider Louis Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run it with Jackson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 9, Wilson got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. 23 yards to pick up
Yes,
there.
ma'am.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Wilson on first down. Right side here, and that's complete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, Brandon. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play?
Baby, you want me to help you?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
I want to meet Daisy. Go Daisy.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to air one out.
Yeah.
That is caught by
I got burnt introducing Daisy. Put her down. She don't feel good.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Want to get in the video?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game
I don't know if
tied up.
y'all know how hard it is. Play.
On second down there,
Baby draped
it's
all over your
Jackson.
back.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Wilson. Man open, it's Moss complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Nice catch right there. Brings
One
them back
where you
to
got
sentence.
this
Running
whole
down,
playbook.
find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Got him.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I can tell I got like a total of like 10 plays in my playbook that I use, something like that. Not even that many problems. See if I can think
On second and 12, Wilson. It's complete to Hopkins. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. There goes a deep, and it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
I could at least got 3 out of that.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown.
I'm about to see us take our first L of the string.
First half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? When you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
This will be taken short. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Me?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire
Deion Sanders out here tackling Bo Jackson.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Oh, no. I'm in a 4-3. He about to give me y'all.
Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play is able to get on the run and step backfield for a middle ball.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This is why I have to go through every time I play.
On 2nd and a couple. Wilson flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. First down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to get a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And it's been like this all night.
I always have a rule. If I go down 21, I quit.
No, if he goes, if he has like less than 14 and he has 20 and he has 21 or higher, then he's quitting. That's the rule.
Especially if I can't do nothing.
From midfield now, here's
Wilson
escaping the pressure right. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. And Oliver gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Strahan, his 2nd sack of the night.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
Do you know what? Are you still saying that we are going to ask them a math question?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because,
and my goodness, another interception.
Horrible.
Anthony Barr, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, Norman.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
How about up there? Okay, like that.
They run on 1st down with
There we
Jackson.
go.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Wilson being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Willis, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Wilson.
Ooh.
They set up the screen to Bo.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting that.
Take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes.
He is starting to act like a person in a movie.
Head honcho, TG. GG. Good game, bro.
Yeah, he can't.
See, I always pick unacceptable. Because this is a game. It's trash. All right, y'all. On that note, I think we're gonna end it there for this stream. I might be back on in a little bit. Ain't sure yet. This is Someone You Ain't. I'm signing out. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.